That's my most favorite place in the world, and
It
oh,
is a nice. I
that's
haven't
shit.
been there in a few years, and it is. I was just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, because
Oh,
Facebook, does the memories thing,
oh
where
yeah,
they show you this day, this
yeah,
many years ago.
yeah,
And my brother worked at Disneyland, Disney World rather, while
yeah,
he
yeah.
was in college. He had an
Cool.
internship, and he worked on the Haunted Mansion. And so
Oh,
4 years ago, I went down to Disney World to stay with him, and I
mm,
was like, oh, that's how long it's been since I visited the
you need to
happiest
get
place on
back.
earth.
You
But
need to get
I have
back.
other places I want to try to afford to go first.
Where do
So.
you want to go before that?
I want to go to Las Vegas. I've never been.
Oh, Vegas is great. I've been once, and I
Yeah.
need to get back. We should all go at the same time, which would be great. Definitely.
I think I'm going to make it in September, I think.
Oh, that'll be good. When's the next Scoop Fest thing? Is it going to be a Scoop Fest there? I don't know. They're talking about it, aren't they?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
August, maybe? October? No, I think they said something about October.
I'd love
Yeah,
to get
it's
there.
it's it's kind of a nebulous thing because it feels like it's always in a shifting position.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just when the stars align.
It's always so many months away. It's the same amount of
When
months.
your life is when your
Yeah.
life is that busy, it's pretty hard to
Yeah, definitely, definitely,
coordinate
definitely.
something
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
big.
yeah.
To be honest, I think somebody else will have to coordinate the Scoop Fest. Like it'll have to be one of those things where basically a shit ton of people show up at the bucket show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And can't that Annie do
Hmm.
it? Who does all the Patreon stuff? Annie. No, I don't know. She can do it, surely.
Maybe.
No. I don't even know who Annie is. Anyway, listen. Welcome to episode 34 of the Coffee Jelly Hour. We've been away for a fucking load of weeks, haven't we? Really, all my fault, basically. So yeah, I apologise. So we're
Yeah.
back. We're back. I'm UK music bitch Tony Longworth. We have Ace, Bunny Boy Muns, and also Mr. Matt Spalding from Two Broke Geeks as well. So how are we doing? Are we all okay?
Hello.
It's been a shit
Yeah.
week in the news. Should we talk about it or not?
No, we shouldn't. Let's not.
No, I'm
No,
gonna
no.
bring it all. I'm just gonna stop
Let's
crying now.
let's simply just point out that our heart is with the people in Orlando and our heart is with Pulse and all
Yeah.
that. We're fine. We're just there are smarter people and better people than us talking about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of them as well. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. You are right. Definitely. So
There are also dumber people than us talking about it too, though. I just wanted to point that out.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I've been on Facebook as well. Yeah, definitely.
Also, Tony, add
The what? Sorry.
on our group chat add onto our thing.
Oh right. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I've only just seen it. Sorry. Hold on.
Well, I didn't want to draw too much attention, but anyways, so that's. Oh, let me just derail the show before we start.
Yeah, way to go.
I woke up. Okay, so I woke up like a little kid on Christmas because I ordered a Gumball book for $3.
Oh, which one was it?
It is the Gumball official really lame Elmore Junior High yearbook.
Yeah, my daughter's got it. It's brilliant. It's great. Yeah. She's 10. No, I'm joking. No, it's all right. I've been reading it as well now.
Yeah. I woke up and I scurried out to my front door like a small child and I was just fucking excited to get. I recently ordered a shit ton of garbage off of the internet.
Oh, it's good.
I ordered the first trade.
That's four.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I ordered the first trade issue of Invader Zim, which is like the first 4 comics, and let me tell you something, it's pretty garbage.
Really?
It's pretty bad.
I didn't even know what it is, but I'll just.
Well, Invader Zim, they continued it as a comic book.
Oh, right, yeah, I know what. I just Googled it. I know what it is. Yeah.
And it carries on from where the show ended. Only the guy who made the show has like nothing to do with it, and it's just
it's shit.
It's very Adventure Time.
Right, yeah,
in
okay.
its humor.
Oh, right.
What else did I buy? I bought some toys recently. Man, I was a little fucking kid. This is what happens when I have excess money. I don't set it aside for something smart
no,
like
it's no point
medicine
saving. Yeah,
and
no
health.
point saving.
I buy fucking toys and books online.
Go on, what are the toys you
That
bought?
sounds like me, yeah.
It sounds like me as well. It sounds like my fucking music studio, that is. It's like a toy shop. It's great. Go on, what else do you buy, Ace?
A Funko Pop of McTwisp from Alice in Wonderland.
Jeez, okay.
The Five Nights at Freddy's action figures.
Oh, have you got them?
Oh yeah, and you know what? I got them when they were still $60. Now that set's like $140.
Wow, I so
Wow.
need to get them. Do need to get them. I did tell you. I got the Five Nights at Freddy plushes for my daughter, and all her friends are just like so jealous. And apparently, we're like the coolest parents ever, kind of thing. So it's like, yes, get in. So
Oh yeah, most people don't encourage their kids playing that Five Nights at Freddy's game. It leads to Satanism.
it does. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm encouraging my daughter, because I want her to be a Satanist. So that's yeah, big thumbs up. So I believe we've got a guest, haven't we? Or have we?
Yeah, I've just been observing.
Have we?
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Seth,
Just waiting to break into the convo.
how
You
you
guys were
doing?
talking about spending lots of money. I didn't really have anything to relate on that.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, yeah, you're spending a lot of money. I'm not spending a lot of money. So how you doing then, Seth? That's a surprise guest. We have a surprise guest.
Pretty
It's
good.
because I didn't feel like talking.
Is that why? Is Seth going to be your stunt double?
Kind of.
I'm gonna take over for him.
Yeah, you take over.
Tag
from
him
me.
out.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's cool. So
They're
that's
tag
cool.
teaming us.
Hold on, I gotta dramatically leave the conversation first.
What, really?
Sorry, too soon.
Yeah, that's good.
That thing that happened in that nightclub sure was bad. Go on.
Jesus.
Whoa.
I don't want to say no. No, it's going to be a positive show, isn't it? We're going to be
Positive?
we've got to carry on. Yeah, no? Anyone? Help
Positive?
So,
Me? Boy, that's going to be a stretch.
me.
Pasta.
Anybody? I didn't. I'm gonna come up.
What?
Did anybody keep up with E3 coverage this week?
A
I
little
did.
bit, actually.
No, not really.
All right. So I guess
I'll
this one
tell
goes
you
into. Go
So-
ahead. It's between you. It's between you guys. What are you guys most excited about for E3?
I saw
The
new trailer
fractured
for
but
the,
whole.
Yeah. I think that was the only thing I saw that I was like, oh yes.
what was
Oh,
that?
I went ahead and I watched their video of that like after the fact, and yeah. When I saw that it's gonna have grid-based combat, I got so giddy.
Is it?
Which game's that? Which game?
Because I didn't. The fractured but whole.
All right.
Yeah, it's still gonna be RPG based, but now you can move your characters around kind of like a chessboard.
See, I didn't. I
everyone's
only
kinda
watched the trail. Yeah, I only watched the trailer, not the gameplay.
Right. You're talking about South Park?
Yeah.
We're talking South Park.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what? I haven't even seen that. That looks fucking...
Ooh.
It's actually fractured but whole, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, but you can
the
just-
fractured.
I
but
know,
whole.
I know.
Fractured
It's funny. Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah. Sorry,
I
I'm
really
stuck
liked
now.
the first one. So.
Oh,
First
yeah.
one's surprisingly good, yeah.
Yeah, it is really good. I haven't finished the first one yet, actually, but I need to get back.
I haven't either.
Oh, it's. I've played it a lot, but yeah, I just.
I'm
enjoyed
on
the
my
hell out of it.
second
It's
run
fun.
The
through it.
Really?
first one
Oh,
is
getting
the only game is the first game on Steam I ever 100%ed.
Really? Oh, brilliant.
Yep.
It is good.
I really enjoyed it, and I was like, I'm just gonna get all the achievements because I'm enjoying myself.
It's fun. It is fun to play, and it is like your own sort of extended season of South Park, basically.
Well,
It's kinda like-
they did a great job on it.
Yeah.
The attention to detail was phenomenal. I mean, the gameplay was really fun and addictive. Like they could have easily had shitty streamlined gameplay, and it was really good and it was funny. And I have nothing else really positive to say besides like it was a great game.
Oh shit! I need to
I
get
was
back to
actually,
it.
and I was actually really surprised they announced anything about the fractured but whole because it took so long for the stick of truth to happen.
Yeah.
That
Well-
actually the very first fractured but whole trailer was something like coming this Christmas, maybe 2018, kinda,
Oh,
sorta, if we want
Brilliant. That's
Well,
great. Love it.
the Stick of Truth was made on Volation, and Volation went under during development.
Oh really?
And so they had to send it. I think they sent it to Obsidian, maybe.
Mhm. I think I think it ended
right.
up being
Yeah,
Obsidian.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it just kind of got tossed back and forth
Yeah.
with people who didn't really know what they were handling. So I mean, the same thing sort of happened with Saints Row.
Oh right. Yeah. Of course.
Anything else from E3 people talking
Yeah,
about?
have you seen the Call of Cthulhu trailer? Have you seen that one? There is a new trailer for E3 out. I'm not exactly sure what the game is. It looks awesome, but I'm not really sure what the gameplay is going to be like, kind of thing. So I want to keep an eye on that one. That looks quite interesting. But no.
Well, somebody brought it to my attention that H.P. Lovecraft was a major racist, so now I can't read his stuff anymore.
It was
No, not allowed.
Yeah. It wasn't Ace Monster. No, it wasn't. It was Geek Shot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bastard.
But
it's, you're not reading his stuff. You're playing something inspired by his racism.
Inspired by his hate?
Yeah, his hate for. Yeah. There we go. I won't say anything else.
Anybody take a look at the new Resident Evil playthrough?
Oh no, I did. Yeah, but I haven't seen it.
I adore how they're like clearly influenced by PT or Silent Hills or whatever it's called. It doesn't exist anymore. But it wasn't. It has the potential to be scary. It really wasn't that scary. Like it had all those tropes where he's walking through a haunted house and you see some ball rolling on the other side of the doorway, and you're like, oh man, and there's nobody there. And then there's like all this buildup, and then you walk through this doorway and you turn around and it's not a zombie, it's not a ghost, it's not a monster, it's just a guy and he punches you in the face.
Oh, right.
And it's just like, whoa, spooky.
And he does have a very like Rob Zombie kind of look to him. That kind of like, welcome to the family.
I'm watching the trailer now, actually. Let's all just watch the trailer while we're on.
We're gonna become that. There's literally already about 1 million podcasts already doing that. Like going onto YouTube, and there's already everybody's having their reactions to stuff, and my reaction has been very bland.
Yeah.
Fractured Butthole I am really, really excited about, but
it's the first time I've seen anything on it. That's fucking amazing. I love South Park. That's so
For
good.
what?
The
Fractured Butthole? Yeah.
Yeah. It's I didn't realize they're going to make another game. That's fucking brilliant. That's cool.
Apparently, and don't quote me on this, but apparently the idea was to make a trilogy. And the first game, the intention of the first game was always designed to be based on fantasy tropes. The second game, and they announced this even back when they first did the Stick of Truth, the second game was going to be about superhero tropes.
Oh, right.
And the third game was going to be based on anime tropes and have to do with that. Remember that episode of South Park where they do the anime spin-off?
That
fun with
amazing.
weapons?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
And it was supposed to be kind of a top.
I dig it.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I hope that happens.
A weird little
I love that
fact,
PC Principal is a villain.
I'm only really happy about that because the first thing I saw about the game before, well, actually the first thing I heard about it was Seth told me. But then I went on Twitter and like the first thing I saw was somebody's like, "Oh great, South Park has PC police again." It's like they don't even get it anymore.
Oh.
And I'm just like, I'm gonna love this game.
Whoever watched this past season and thought that PC Principal was South Park not getting it was not paying attention.
Exactly.
I don't want to break Todd or Master Torgo's chops too much, but his one of his favorite YouTubers spent an entire night tweeting about how South Park was officially dead and it was the worst show ever because of that.
Oh.
Yep.
That guy and I are fighting, and I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, like there was actually quite a few people who literally stayed up all night to be like, this has done more damage to the cause of good. And it's just like they made jokes about PC bros.
Bro. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. So is there anything else from any other new games or anything? E3.
I really didn't keep up. I know that there's a new Zelda game coming out.
Was that?
Yeah, the whole Zelda it's not it was the Nintendo conference, but it was pretty much just the Zelda conference because that's all they talked about.
Cool.
Their one game, which is cool. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Nintendo? Oh, yeah, Nintendo seems to struggle a little bit these days.
Well, that's because Sega does what Nintendo don't, but
did you write that?
Oh!
That's good.
Wow, that's a bit of a flashback, man.
The first thing I saw about that, I did tweet about, was basically apparently the day before yesterday, or the day before it was announced, Nintendo gave out lanyards that had two pictures of Link. And everybody assumed that one of the pictures was Girl Link, and then basically, I think Kotaku, or not Kotaku, Destructoid or somebody was like, officially announced Nintendo has female Link. And then Nintendo didn't have female Link. And then they gave a really, really stupid answer as to why they don't. Although I'm pro them not having female Link. I'm okay with that. It's their fucking game. Their money, their investment. They're adults. They're allowed to make the game however they want. They don't have to do shit to please you. You just don't have to buy it.
It's not really PC though.
But apparently they gave a really stupid reasoning, and now people are like, well, Nintendo's dead.
Oh Jesus!
That's it.
People
They're
are
over.
just out to be fucking offended, aren't they?
But
Maybe-
the funny,
Maybe we shouldn't be assuming that Link was a male to begin with. Maybe we shouldn't be projecting our gender onto him.
Good point.
I mean, them.
Point.
yeah.
that's
person.
so brave of you to say. But the other reason why people are having a meltdown is apparently the new Zelda game is going to be open world, and people are throwing a huge fit about that too.
Oh really?
Did they throw a huge fit when they decided to dip their toes into the go-kart genre with Mario Kart?
Back in the day.
That's kind of a break from formula.
No, no, but I'm serious. Like, if you and I saw this one on Facebook a lot. Basically, a lot of weeboo types. They're like, way to make it like every other Western developed. Skyrim. Bethesda. Way to take all the good. Blah blah blah.
Jeez.
And the thing is that they kept basically talking about American games as if American games are so bad, and way to homogenize this great legacy. And I'm just like,
Jesus.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Zelda, every single Zelda game since fucking Majora's Mask has been about fucking not doing the trope anymore. I mean, Skyward Sword is about flying around on floating islands, and
Yeah.
one of them's where you're a fucking dog and you're like raping kids or something, and one of them is
I love that.
What?
yeah.
I've been bored with Zelda since, like, I can't even remember the last one I finished. Like, I was like, you know what? This just isn't fun anymore. So maybe they should try something different.
I
Yeah.
adore that. I adore that they're
That
like
first one
Nintendo's
that came
never
out
been
on
afraid
Wii,
to-
what was that? Twilight Princess or something?
Yeah.
I didn't finish Twilight Princess, and that was the last one I even bothered to play.
To be fair, I don't think I've finished any of them. I've probably played most of them, enjoyed them, but never really finished them.
It comes down to the director had a particular quote that people are hanging on to, where he said, I think Skyrim is one of the best games ever made. I'm paraquoting. He said something along the lines of, I think Skyrim is one of the best games ever made. I really want to make Skyrim, but the world just doesn't seem colorful enough for me, so I want to make Skyrim, but with color. That was his, like,
adorable.
that was pretty much his exact reasoning. He wanted to make Zelda, but in Skyrim's world, but with it kind of anime feeling.
Yeah.
And because of that, people are like, Western game development, Gears of War, lady hair.
Well, here's the thing: if you've got a problem with it, don't fucking buy it. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Buy something else.
But you're ruining this great legacy of my perfect video game, and you're.
Oh my god! That
People
just
don't
reminds me of
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I wrote an article recently, and I kind of forgot the point until just now, but I wrote an article recently for a website I'm part of, and the title of the article was Your Childhood Sucks, How Nostalgia is Ruining Creativity and Making You Miserable. And it was basically just my idea that, like, people are like, I liked this thing when I was a kid, and it has to be exactly this way forever.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do anything creative with it ever again.
Well,
You know,
look at the reactions to the new Ninja Turtles trailer. The new Ninja Turtles trailer was basically them taking every bit of criticism that they got, every little piece of, like, you fucked it up, and them going back and being like, okay, we'll do it exactly like you guys want. And look at the negative outpour
And
that.
in defense, and you know what? The movie was worse for it. Like, I sat through that movie going, oh my god, this is really bad. Like, it is just fan service.
it's
So
that's the thing. I mean, the stuff I like when I was a kid. You know, I've got these images of them in my head being like the most amazing thing anyway. And if you go back to watch them now, they're shit anyway. So it's one of them.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
kind of like
They're not.
A-Team. Oh, I can't believe they're making an A-Team movie. The series was great. No, actually, the series is pretty.
People.
One of the
people
things
are
you
nostalgic for.
Yeah, it's like rose tinted.
I was just gonna say that I think people are nostalgic for things that they don't realize aren't good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What are you talking about? Power Rangers is art.
Oh, okay.
That's not my Power Rangers. My Power Rangers wouldn't do that.
No.
But I don't know what you're talking about, Tony. You grew up with a show about like a monkey person and Japanese subtitles.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that is good.
Monkey or
that is what art is.
Okay. There was the Water Margin and Monkey Magic or Monkey, both sort of Japanese shows with a load of sort of martial arts and stuff like that. Yeah, but going back to watch them now, you're like, oh, that's pretty bad actually.
Well, yeah,
but it's still quite fun. To be honest,
Monkey got made into a Chinese opera directed by Damon Albarn with art by Jamie Hewlett. The creative team who made the Gorillas actually made...
I know. I went silent then thinking, are you joking me?
I'm telling you that happened.
Oh, fucking hell.
They made
really?
Monkey into an incredibly artistic opera.
Oh.
I believe you can actually look it up. It's called Monkey Journey to the West.
Wow.
Right,
yeah.
Can you imagine if people like Tony had gotten online and go, oh my god, I can't believe they're making Monkey an opera. This sucks. How dare they change something?
The original
they ruined it.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, when I was younger, I did go through a phase where I was like, I cannot believe they're remaking, and now I'm thinking, I don't give a shit, really, at the end of the day. It's just like, yeah, whatever, do whatever. Just while I'm thinking, because I'll probably forget, I started watching Preacher this week. I don't know if anyone started watching Preacher?
Mm-hmm.
I really want to read it before I watch it.
I read it years ago and enjoyed it. I can't remember it, but I've watched the first 2 episodes and it is good. And there's it's really we've got this soap opera TV show in this country called Emmerdale, based in the countryside where there's like farms and shit like that and sheep shagging and whatever else goes on. And there's an actor from this soap is actually in Preacher, but he's been in other things, like quite gritty things like This Is England and stuff like that. He just turns up. I was like, oh my god, he played like one of the Dingles in Emmerdale. But
and I brought my sheep with me. I'm gonna go ahead and go out into the barn with the sheep.
So you've seen it.
I have a bit of a scandalous remark to make about Preacher. After reading The Crossed, I don't think I'm that much of a Garth Ennis fan. I actually think he's a little overrated.
I can't really.
I haven't read Preacher. I want to read Preacher. I'm gonna give Preacher its fair day. But after reading The Crossed, I'm like, so it's like The Walking Dead if it was written by some 12-year-old metalhead.
Oh really? Yeah. I mean, but I read Preacher years ago, and I remember at the time enjoying it. But as I started watching the TV show, I'm like, can't really remember it, to be honest. But the show looks good, though.
I've heard the show's pretty different from the book anyway.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
So, yeah.
That explains a lot. It's not my memory completely going on me, but yeah. But it's quite interesting actually. That was good. So yeah, I'd recommend it. It's quite interesting.
So we got anything new in movie news lately? Anything new come out?
I went and saw The Conjuring 2.
Oh, what was it like?
It was great. I loved the first one, and I was pretty excited for this one, and it didn't let me down.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah. I do like the first one. The first one was good, actually.
And it takes place over in Enfield, Tony. Somewhere down in your neighborhood.
Really?
England is your neighborhood.
Yeah. We're only a small island, so yeah.
It takes place in Enfield.
Oh shit! You know what? I've seen the posters for the movie, and I haven't seen the trailer or anything. But is it based on that famous case?
Yeah.
I know the one.
Out on Green.
Okay, that does not limit it down, because I think most modern horror movies now are based on some famous case.
Based on a true story.
Yeah, the difference is this one was good.
The Enfield Poltergeist. That's what it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember when I was a kid. In fact, when did that all happen? That was fucking ages ago. Yeah, late 70s it was.
Yeah, in the 70s, yeah.
I remember as a kid, I got these magazines. I think they're called Unknown, and it all had loads of supernatural stuff in. And I must have been reading it when I was about 10, 12, and I'm sure it had like lots of stuff about the Enfield poltergeist. And there's photos. I'm sure there's photos of like kids floating in the air and shit like that. Like,
they address that stuff in the movie. It's pretty cool. And actually, at the end of the movie, they play one of the actual audio tapes from the incident.
Really?
Yeah, and not that I believe any of it, but it does no, of course, but it makes a really good story, like just to even.
It's fascinating. Go on, Steve.
I lost my train of thought. Sorry, you can go ahead. I'll get it back.
That was me trying to talk.
I just want to know more about an English poltergeist, because like I'd imagine that they'd be much more proper and nice. Like,
very polite.
I'm gonna bother you now.
I know what I was gonna say.
Yeah, polite. Go on, sorry, man.
Just right in the movie, because you were talking about reading the magazines. Right in the movie, they say there's like a little title at the end that said, the Enfield case went on to be the most documented the most documented haunting in English history or British history or whatever.
I'm sure.
I'm not surprised you've read about it.
Yeah, I'm sure I've somewhere probably close to where I'm sitting now. I've probably got a book of paranormal supposed paranormal photographs. I'm sure there's loads in there.
And one of the things I liked in the movie was that, the Warrens, the people that are the main characters, they in real life were ghost hunters, and she was clairvoyant or whatever.
So they believe.
But in the movie, one of the things I actually liked that they addressed was, the Catholic Church was like, we don't really know if this is a real thing, but we want you to go have a look and try and get like evidence that it's real. And like the entire time that they're there, they're kind of like, well, this doesn't seem like even they. At the end, it ends out being a real haunting, quote unquote. But there's a whole bit of the movie where skepticism actually comes in, and they're like, well, here's a picture of a girl floating, and they're like, well, look at the angle of her body. It looks like she just jumped in the air.
Those photos.
Like that
kid just jumped off the bed, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
That's it, isn't it? When I was a kid and I was reading those magazines, I really did believe in all that shit. And then you get a bit older, and then you're like, this is all bullshit. But it's fascinating. It really is still fascinating. But although I don't believe in any of that shit, when I watched the first. I don't know if I spoke about it on the show, Paranormal Activity. I actually watched it at home with my wife one night, and it was dead late. I was like, right, put this on. And when I watch a movie, I really want to sort of put myself in the movie. I want to be part of it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really going to concentrate on this. So it was really late at night. Put it on. I'm like, wow, it is a bit freaky, this. Anyway, my wife goes to sleep halfway through the movie, and it's just me watching it. And then she wakes up just after halfway through the movie, and she's like, I'm going to have to go to bed. And I suddenly realised I'd been watching the movie. I'm thinking, I'm actually quite scared now. And she's like, I'm going to bed. And I'm like, no, I'm turning the movie off. I'll come up with you now. And I was shit scared. I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe in anything, but it's fucking weird.
That's the thing about ghost movies, though, is it's like you're not afraid of the ghost. It's
the
fear of ghosts is almost a fear of home invasion.
But it was such a weird feeling, because she's going upstairs and I'm turning all the lights off. I'm trying to catch up with her, and I'm walking up the stairs and I'm thinking, I can feel something behind me. And I'm like, I don't even believe in that bullshit. And then get to bed. She's fast asleep. I'm lying in bed, and I can hear the house creaks at night and stuff like that. I'm like, that's just a normal noise. And I'm thinking, my house is like the house in Paranormal Activity. That was a house as well. Oh my god! And I was thinking, what the hell? I don't believe in any of this shit, but I'm still quite scared. But it was great. I look for movies that are going to scare me, because I do like that. There's not many movies that will freak me out, kind of thing. It's like there's the odd one like The Orphanage or Wreck, that really is fucking freaky, and you think, wow, this is just really put me on edge and might give me nightmares. But
a lot of the Conjuring 2 was good like that. It was more about building dread and building the idea of not being alone and
brilliant
like that.
Yeah, the first one was good. I enjoyed the first one as well. I might have to go back and watch that again, and then watch the second one, I think. So that's cool. That's cool. I don't think I've watched anything this week. Any movies? Probably not. No, I can't remember now. I'm sure I have.
I listened to Cujo.
Oh, really?
In its entirety.
That book let me. I did not enjoy that book very much.
Worst last sentence ever.
Go on, what's the last sentence?
Well, okay, so the ending of it is like it ends with this whole chapter about like she went to go change the bedding on her son's bed, but her son was still dead. She went to go get milk from the cupboard, but her son was still dead. And I'm like, okay, I get it. And I'm fine with that. And then it goes into this like, and for what it's worth, Cujo tried to be a good boy. He was burned in an infirmary, and his ashes were spread in the dump. And then the very last line is, and the rabbit that Cujo chased down the hole died a lonely and horrible death, starving. And it's just this like weird description of how the rabbit dies from the beginning of the book, and I'm like, why? Why bring that back in?
Oh, what?
You didn't bookend it because it doesn't actually start with the rabbit. The rabbit is kind of an irrelevant point. Like, why bring that last... And the last sentence is just like, and the rabbit died alone, scared, and miserable. The end.
Oh.
In all fairness to Stephen King, he has come out in recent times and said he kind of is not a fan of Cujo. Like, he doesn't like how it ended. He doesn't like that the kid died, and... Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. How I want every story to end.
With the kid dying and then a weird description of the rabbit dying.
The rabbit just like and a rabbit starves to death.
I know why you didn't like that, Ace, the rabbit.
Yeah,
you might be a little biased, huh?
I have a little bias, but
I like rabbits. Right.
It genuinely had nothing to do with the rest of the book. Like, I get that towards the beginning, Cujo chased the rabbit into the hole, and that's how he gets rabies. Because a bat bites him. But there's no other the rabbit isn't symbolic of anything. It's not like some weird perfect bookend. It's not like the rabbit was an evil temptation or it was a rabbit. And
speaking of rabbits, mine is out of the cage. I hear a weird noise. I'll be right back. I wonder if the rabbit's causing a problem.
God,
be right back.
Go to the rabbit. You know what? I've just remembered. I did watch a movie this week. I've completely forgot about it. Spring. I don't know if you heard of it. The low budget movie about the guy who goes on vacation, American guy, to Italy and hooks up with this woman who's some 2,000-year-old fucking demon kind of thing. No.
Oh, yeah, just your average love story.
The what? What did you say, Nice? What did I say?
Just your average love story.
Yeah,
and adult chestnut. Yeah.
It is quite a low budget.
You definitely buried the lead with your explanation, by the way.
I know, yeah. But it was quite good. I watched it because Penn Jillette mentioned it weeks and weeks ago, and I thought, oh, that sounds interesting. So I watched it, and the first half was really, really good, and then kind of the second half, it's like, yeah, this is okay. Something big's going to happen at the end, and it was kind of a little bit sort of. You know, oh yeah, we all kind of die.
Slinky.
Yeah. Oh, so you've seen it?
Yeah, it's just the story of how you make the slinky. He wanted to call it the spring, but people were.
Yeah. It was trademarked, so they had to just call it. Yeah. Anyway, it wasn't.
Anywho,
yeah, is the rabbit okay?
I think she's just trying to hump the dog.
Oh, how big's the rabbit? How big's the dog?
She's pretty big. She's almost as big as the dog. We have a Shih Tzu, and the rabbit's a flop.
Oh.
So, she dominates the dog, and the dog is terrified of her.
Wow. Yeah. Anybody else hard now? Just me? No? Okay.
I always forget that rabbits get massive because mine are both minis. So when we went to the vet a while ago, and somebody else had a rabbit there, and that thing was like as big as like a small carry case, and I'm like, they get big.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, ours is almost as big as the Shih Tzu. So
holy crap!
Big. And she likes to hump both the dog and the cat. She's like, all right, fine, you look good.
I feel like I really want to be part of this conversation. So, I had rabbit stew on Monday, which was quite nice. I want to be part of this rabbit conversation.
There you go.
Is that okay? Rabbit stew, nice, tasty, yeah.
Was it stew made by a rabbit?
Yeah. The rabbit was the chef, basically. There was no rabbit in the stew. Yeah, There was rabbit in the stew. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
Waiter, there's a hare in my soup. That's not a hare, sir. That's a rabbit.
That's a good joke.
Anyway, let's not talk about. Sorry, has Ace got really sulky now about rabbit?
I was looking at something else.
Yeah, it's okay. So I didn't mean to upset you.
I just have JonTron videos playing for the past month.
What videos?
JonTron. I don't know why.
Are you just watching that while recording this?
Yeah, I lost interest. But anyways, okay. Movies, horror movies, Cujo. Yeah, and back on Cujo really fast. That's the one book that Stephen King has no memory of writing.
Yeah.
He's pissed.
He was so fucked up at the time.
Yeah,
he was like that was at the height of his alcoholism and his drug addiction.
Wow.
And he has no memory of writing it.
I think it's that one and one other. I think he claimed 2, maybe? What was right before or right after Cujo? I can't remember. I could be wrong. It could just be Cujo.
Well, it's just like being a rock star, isn't it? It's like I've got no recollection of writing any of this, but I've just made a shitload of money from it, basically.
Yeah. Alice Cooper has like 2 or 3 albums he says he doesn't remember writing.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, that Zipper Catches Skin, and I think Flush the Fashion, he has very little...
Yeah, that sounds... I know definitely Dada and Zipper Catches Skin, but...
He also admitted that those were because of fucking crack cocaine, and then because of
crack will do that
alcohol, he has like no fucking memory of lace and whiskey.
Shit. How bad is that? Fucking hell. That's...
The amazing thing is that Alice Cooper's in such good health now.
I know.
It's amazing when you see him and Ozzy now, because you're like, you guys should be like, if you look at Alice Cooper in the '80s and you look at him now, he looks more decrepit and old in the '80s.
It's weird, isn't it?
He's got a section in his book where he's like describing vomiting blood, and I'm like, how are you alive?
It's mad, isn't it? It's a miracle. It is a miracle he's fucking still with us.
Well, actually, that is correct, because I am a fan of latter-day Alice Cooper. I have enjoyed something from every album he's released.
I think Welcome to My Nightmare is one of the best albums he's ever done.
Oh, the production on it's fucking wonderful. Yeah. And many of this, I do have some trepidations when I first went in. I'm like, oh my god, he's auto-tuning his voice. And then I realized he's doing it more on purpose. At first...
Yeah, that very first song is auto-tuned on purpose, yeah.
Yeah, well, at first it doesn't seem like it, but then it starts getting really cartoony. So at first I'm thinking like, oh no, please, don't try to pretend like this is your voice. But then he starts doing the kind of T-Pain thing as it progresses, and you're like, oh no, this is totally on purpose. This isn't just...
Yeah,
this isn't
and then
just
for the rest of the album,
and
then for the rest of the album, it's not there, so...
Yeah, plus he had his original band play on songs on that, which is fucking amazing.
Yep, it was a really good album. I really enjoyed it.
Cool. He's still alive. It's good. That's good. Keith Richards still with us, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's a miracle. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
He'll always be with us. Yeah.
Frank Zappa's still dead. Unfortunately.
No, don't say that. That makes me sad.
I had Frank Zappa stew the other day.
I bet it was leathery.
Was it leather?
It tasted like cigarettes and bitterness of the music industry.
It tasted cigarettes and moustache. That's what it tasted of. Oh no, I'm a bit sad now. Is that how hard it hit you about the rabbit stew?
Yeah. So the other thing that's been going on is there's the euphemisms for orgasms going on over at the Geek Shock lair.
Oh,
I made the mistake of making a couple of comments on there. So for the past 3 days, I will go online and I'll see that I have like 400 new messages on fucking Facebook and be like, oh.
Yeah. I had to turn off the notifications for that.
I haven't even seen it. Go on, hit me some.
Well,
all over my face.
Matt, do you want to pull a couple up?
Oh yeah, I want to roll for a little bit there. Let's see if I'm on the Shock Monkeys Lair page right now. I actually just have to find that post.
Just don't read the one that I made in really bad taste because it's a private group.
Please, you gotta say.
It's gonna take me a minute to find it. Carry on.
So, can you remember any Ace?
I remember the first one that I suggested was "I Miss My Mom" as being something to yell out while you're having an orgasm.
Mine, I wrote one that was "You're the best cousin ever."
Oh, love it.
I wrote another one that said it has to be said in a very scared voice, but just "What's happening?"
And Fact Check Andy actually wins the internet because his was "My God is full of stars."
Oh, no.
I think I said one to you, Ace. I don't remember what it was. Dang it.
What was it? Why do you keep calling me? Is my family okay? What are you doing, Ace? Let me talk to them. That's not my dad's voice. Who is that?
Oh,
yeah, it was that one.
Nice.
I think we need to do a gritty remake of Home Alone where the parents get kidnapped and the son has to like negotiate with the terrorists.
Or the kid just gets killed. Wouldn't that be bad?
Taken?
Yeah, that's Taken, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. But
director's cut is where the
only
kid
the kid is the one that goes and kills all the kidnappers. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he just gets put on his own to negotiate, and like the FBI shows up, and they're like, you have to make deals, kid, and the kid's like, I want to play with my Transformers.
All right, here's some of them, but there's 230 comments, so.
Go on, give us a few.
People really love to come.
I guess so.
Apparently.
This country.
Dad, move the camera
American
and light
stuff.
over there. Turtle power.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Condom. This condom gives me +4 damage.
Oh. More about
Power of Christ
propels
propels you.
Yeah.
That's actually what my Sunday school teacher used to say to me.
Really?
Make it so.
That's so cute. Make it so.
Oh.
What?
Was that one?
Was
that one? Was one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it more like a disappointed oh?
Oh.
Involuntary
Or was it like,
muscular
oh.
contractions commencing. Shit's getting real. This one's
Shit's
for my
getting real.
homies.
Oh my god! You know what? We should all take one of these and use them. That'd be quite funny. I want to see my wife's reaction. Shit's getting real. Oh yeah, can I have that one? I'm gonna have that one. My mum.
Sure, go for it.
This shit's getting real.
I'm getting it up. It's coming up.
Shit's getting
Every
real.
sperm is sacred. Every sperm is sacred.
Oh, every sperm is. Every sperm is sacred. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
I mean, I could go on and on and on. Like I said, there's 200. There's at least 230 comments.
I need to look at all those. Yeah. Shit's getting real though. I think that's good. It's very sort of street that. I think I might use that one. I mean, who's not gonna love that? That's brilliant. I'm gonna do.
One of them I wrote was
I'm
gonna pow right in a kisser.
I'm gonna
Pow right in a kisser.
I love it. Love it. Fucking great. That is. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna use them. Definitely. Sexy time. Very good.
I just went and pissed. What did I miss?
Oh, have you been away?
Oh,
that was my call for Matt to read them so I could go piss.
Oh, I was just
I
reading.
had more rabbit stew.
I was picking the best ones I could because, like I said, there were over 230.
Here we go. Yeah. Shit's getting real.
How do I shot web?
Yeah. I like them. I need to
Speaking of shot web, recently they released the storyboards to the proposed Spider-Man 4 that Sam Raimi would have made. And like the rest of the internet, I was heartbroken to see Bruce Campbell would have been Mysterio.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yep.
so we're never going to see this?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Love Bruce. He played Did you
I love Mysterio. Like, that's the coolest villain ever. Bruce Campbell as Mysterio would have been money.
That would have been awesome. Did you ever see Bruce Campbell as Reagan in Fargo?
Oh, I still haven't seen that yet.
Fucking hell, it's great. When he turns up, you're like, holy shit. He's good. He's good. I just love.
Have you heard the song Bruce Campbell by Psycho Stick?
No.
Oh, you'd love it. Just a song about loving Bruce Campbell.
Oh. Have you seen the film My Name is Bruce? I need to watch it. Oh, yeah, you haven't seen
Bruce Campbell, we're gonna be best friends.
It's on. Oh yeah, it's on YouTube. Right, I'm gonna watch that definitely. Oh, it's well worth watching the movie. My name is Bruce. It's very, very funny. It's
if for anything, the amount of throwbacks to his other work, I think, make it perfect.
I need to watch it again. Actually, I do like that film. It's just silly.
The joke from the trailer is still the funniest, and it still holds up with where the kid offers him the chainsaw, the perfect chainsaw, and Bruce Campbell has that weird I've through the years I've killed a lot of demons and zombies with chainsaws, and at the end of the day, it's just too damn heavy. I'm gonna stick with the gun. Like my favorite joke from that.
Loving it. Oh, it's fucking
Bruce Campbell also starred in the Sam Axe movie from Burn Notice, and he had a reference with a chainsaw, which was kind of cute.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. I do love me some Bruce. He is great. He is good, isn't he? Really? Right, Bruce Campbell by Psycho Stick. I need to listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I won't do it now though. I won't do it now, obviously. So Ace, I meant to say to you, your Scoop Head T-shirts are looking good. I've kind of seen them all over the
very true
interweb. They're everywhere. Obviously, it's just spreading now, isn't it? Because you see the Scoop Heads everywhere, and now people posting photos with the T-shirts on as well. It's fucking awesome. So
it's
proud of that.
The thing that surprises me the most is that there are people actually Patreoning that. Maybe it's just because I'm poor, but Patreoning that much money because they're one of the higher end Patreon rewards.
Well, I'm
glad somebody is. It's just surprising.
I'm glad you backed up on that one. I was gonna be like, what do you mean somebody would pay? But
it's not worth it.
Your effort is worth money.
Yeah.
I'm
the audacity to charge.
What caught me was that somebody actually was on the list for like 5 months straight. And I was like, holy shit.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, how much is that per month? How much is it? Yeah.
100.
Do you just do the same shirt every month?
They have that option. They can either get a different one every month, or they could just get repeats of the same one.
Wow.
Just for their friends to wear. Hey, here's a picture of me.
Yeah, great Christmas presents. It's
wear
me.
My face with an ice cream cone on it.
Too right. Even want one of them. That'd be good. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? You get all your friends wearing a T-shirt of you. That'd be good. I'd like that. But no, I've seen the photos of the T-shirts. I was thinking,
they're awesome.
Great. That's our friend Ace. That is really, really good. So yeah, well done.
It has been really weird, admittedly. Like I have no self-confidence or self-worth, so I'm constantly
you're not.
I'm constantly just like, why would you wear that?
Because it looks cool.
Yeah,
it does look cool.
Well, I mean, it's genuinely flattering. I don't mean I mean this in the least insulting way possible.
No, I know.
Really, if I genuinely hated my work, I wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
I certainly wouldn't be letting them print it out if I was really ashamed. But at the same time, I'm like, why are you wearing that?
Yeah.
Why would anybody buy this?
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I know the feeling. Like, it's like you do something and you're like, oh, I really like this, and then as soon as it's out of your hands, you're like, oh, wait.
I'm not.
Was that as good as I thought?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I've let it go now.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like that with music.
I sent some writing off to an editor the other day, and he sent it back with, and I'm like, I don't know if I can open these and read his comments right now because right now I kind of don't like myself, and I don't want to open this and have somebody else not like me either.
It is difficult, isn't it? It's easy. I don't know. You just got to rise above it and just
constantly judge the people that commission me. Just like, I would never spend that much money on this shit.
You're judging your people. I love it.
You're an idiot.
Why are we all not confident whatsoever? That's quite funny.
Well, because I mean, I guess this is that moment of like when you first admit that you've masturbated before, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, so have I. Thank God somebody."
It's like this is the moment, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, this is that moment where it's like, I hate everything I do. You too? Fuck! Oh man, sometimes I just stare at myself in the mirror and go, "You disgust me." Oh, that's nothing. I tend to just take off my shirt and cut myself.
Well, isn't that kind of like just the artist way? Like even on this week's episode, or even on today's episode, Ice Cream Social, they were talking to that actress, and Matt goes, "So no actor ever feels like they're actually accomplished, right?" And she goes, "Yeah, no."
Yeah, that's the thing. How do you know you've actually made it? You don't really. You just keep sort of doing it and not really knowing you're there.
Yeah.
It's a difficult thing, isn't it? It's kind of like, it's a really good point. That it's kind of like, oh, yeah. When I'm writing music for a movie, I'm thinking, nah. But people seem to be digging it, and I'm thinking, okay, yeah. It is a weird thing. Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it.
The only thing that's ever gotten me whenever I have done soundtrack stuff, which is very rarely, is one of the things that's gotten me. I don't know if this has happened to you. When people really dig the more minimalistic stuff that you just whipped out of your ass really fast as a placeholder.
Yeah, There's been stuff that I've spent so much time on, and then there's been stuff that I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'll do this. A little bit of atmosphere, just throw it out.
Yeah, like
for the simple stuff.
Keys on a synth.
Oh shit, really? Honestly, after all the work I've done on the other one, yeah, we'll scrap the other one. I mean, the thing is, I never throw anything away. So anything that's not used in one film, I will put to one side because I know I'll probably use some bits, in something else kind of thing. So it's never a waste. But you think, yeah, it's difficult. Everyone's got different, sort of thoughts and feelings towards art. Something that I think's amazing, other people might go, nah, doesn't work. And other stuff that I do in 5 minutes. They might go, this is amazing. I was like, okay, whatever. Talking about movies and soundtracks, one of our songs, Captain Creep songs, appearing in a Scottish zombie short film. I just got an email back the other day from the filmmaker Ace just to say they're editing at the moment, so hopefully we'll get to see it soon.
Was it cool?
What was it? Was it the Dreamer? Wasn't it the song "The Dreamer"? Wasn't it they were using in that? So that's so I'll send you a link as soon as, and obviously as soon as it goes public, I'll share it all and all that. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. So I was quite made up to get that. So, oh, great! It's been made. It's been edited now. So that is all exciting. And Captain Creep's got a new song out as well this week, in the form of Fisherman's Shack. I forgot the name of it, isn't it? Yeah, which is really good.
Very Lovecraftian.
Yeah, well, I really like that song. So we put a new song out as well this week. So it's all kind of getting back to it after my holiday and everything else kind of thing. And
I'm so knotted up because like part of me is like, okay, it's time to start really promoting, and then part of me is like, but are we ready? Shouldn't we have more?
How many songs? Is this a band meeting? We're having a band meeting now on the podcast.
Yeah, we're just gonna make the podcast no band meeting. No, it's just that constant like mixture between like, if I get all of my friends to listen now and they don't want to listen again, do I want to have more stuff to eventually? Yeah,
is this our one chance to get those friends to listen? Yeah, I know what you're saying. We've only got 6 songs out, haven't we? Really, 6 original songs and 2 covers, and we've got a new cover coming out soon, haven't we? Which
has been in the works for like 100 months now.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
That's a lot of months.
Before Penn wrote it.
Before Penn Jillette wrote a song, we were actually doing a cover of it. So yeah.
I was singing that song the other day. Oh, I know what we're talking about now.
Yeah, so we're working on that actually.
I was singing it to myself the other day. I was like, oh yeah.
It's gonna be very different, I think. Isn't it, Ace?
I'm not sure. I'm glad that I contributed a lot of music because I could not get a vocal read.
Oh no, you know what? You're gonna do vocals once I put a vocal track down.
No, I'll harmonize and I'll do vocals, but I just couldn't get a read on my own.
I've got a bit of a throat infection, so as soon as it shifts, I'm fucking recording. So
yeah, well, no, you just take advantage and use your throat infection.
Guys, I'll just record my shower recording and I'll love it, and I'll send it to you, and I'll guest vocal.
Yeah, do it.
Well, ironically, going back to our newest track, Fisherman Shack's vocals were recorded in the bathtub.
Really?
I'm not even like, he recorded all of that in his bathtub. Not while taking a bath, like he just went in there with his laptop.
For the ambience
and he laid down in his bathtub and recorded all the vocal takes. Wow. And I was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
That is, it sounds good.
You are my hero, and he's just like, I know, I'm off to go buy women's shoes now.
That is cool. That is really cool. So yeah, Pendulette cover will be out soon, which is I need to talk to you about it as well. As there's something I need you to do on it, Ace, as well. But we're broadcasting now.
Take out all of the garbage that I contributed. Yeah. That piano line really sucks. I really hate that bass line, and that synth you added in. And what the fuck's up with those shit synthesized violins? Like, come on.
Oh shit! Have I spoke to you about it already? I didn't realize. No, it's not.
Come on, we're gonna Oasis up this thing. It's gonna be the lyrics, but to Wonderwall.
That's exactly what I want. So let's just do it. No. Should bring it up now? We're on the podcast.
I mean, sure. You.
All it is, right? There's a piano, right, just before, a little bit before the vocals kick in, and the fade sounds unnatural for some reason. I don't know why. I was just listening to it before, and I thought I must tell you. Just have a listen to your version of it. Okay, end of band meeting. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll have to. I was about to pull it up, and I'm like, wait, hold on.
Don't do it now. Sorry, guys.
I'm actually looking for the fan fiction right now. I have no fucking idea where the shit we were.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't either.
I have not got a clue. But we'll
Time to start off from the beginning.
From the beginning. Are you going to send us a link? Are you going to hit us?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I should have had this already, but.
Wait, let me have a bitch about something while you're finding it. You know what happened? You know what happened the other week? Fucking Microsoft. I don't think I brought this up. Microsoft fucking fooled me into upgrading my Windows 7 music workstation to Windows 10. And it was, honest to God, I was so pissed off at them. Kept getting a notification saying, you can upgrade free to Windows 10. Do you want to do it now or later? And I kept just pressing later, and it kept reminding me like a few days later. So I ended up pressing the little cross on the top sort of right of the window to close it. And apparently they'd put some command on the cross that when you press it a few days later, it'll just fucking install it for you. It kind of fooled so many people into fucking installing it. So several days later, I turned my PC on, went to grab a coffee, come back, and just had a screen which basically said, upgrading Windows. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Couldn't get out of it or anything like that. It basically took an hour to get to the end of the upgrade, and then the terms and conditions came up, and you could accept or decline. So I kind of Googled it on my iPad, and people were saying, yeah, it's upgraded without me fucking wanting it to upgrade. Whatever you do, don't fucking decline, because it tried to put Windows 8 or Windows 7 back on, and so many people got the fucking blue screen of death. I was like, oh shit. So I had to do accept, and then it went in, and it did work. It hadn't lost anything. I had to update a lot of drivers. It took me another couple of hours. It was, basically, I wanted to get stuck into music. I only had a few hours to do it, and then it took me those few hours to fucking get everything working again. So Microsoft owes me a few hours of fucking rest. So I was actually tweeting to Microsoft saying, are you going to send me some money now for fucking up my working day and shit like that? So I was well pissed off. So it upgraded without me even wanting. So it basically upgraded because they hit the cross to close the little window to say, do you want to upgrade? So they're a bunch of twats, Microsoft. Right, anyway, end of... I'm angry now. I don't know why I brought that up.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what? Windows 10's pretty good, though. Now it's all working and everything. Like, I kind of like it. I do kind of like it, so it's okay. So are we on chapter 7?
I feel like I remember reading this chapter.
What is this?
This is Gumball's Multiverse.
The end of the Multiverse.
Powerful
It's tricky.
I mean, like, I can read it, but what is it?
Gumball, the animated series. Do you know Gumball?
No, I know that.
Oh, right, okay. Which part?
It stars a blue cat.
I guess what I'm asking is why.
You'll find out why.
Why? No, but no, none of us will find out why, really.
Well, we already found out that he wanted to file rape charges against the guy for not letting him to see an R-rated movie.
Oh, that's right.
The last thing I remember was that it was like, if you don't let us see this movie, I'm gonna tell everybody you raped me.
I mean, maybe we didn't read this chapter. I don't know.
If we read this chapter, then I think you might be correct. Then we'll skip it, because fuck this chapter.
Should we go to 8?
Yeah, let's go to 8. It's hero time.
By the way, I've got some good news. Right, I forgot we went on holiday the other week and we were in Mallorca, and a friend of ours is over there, and his name's Gabrielle. And remember, I had a problem pronouncing Gabrielle. I'm thinking, oh, I've got a friend called Gabrielle. So yeah, hopefully I'll be all right tonight if Gabrielle's in this. End off.
Okay, I feel like we also read the part with Nightwing and.
Killer, everyone, get the fuck up! I said, get the fuck up. Yeah,
Yeah, I felt like we already read that. So.
Yeah, we probably did. I should have listened to the last episode.
Oh shit! Yeah. You know what?
I totally think we're chapter 9. I believe we are 9. So chapter 9.
Okay.
I sent you a cast list. Yours will be the guy who is in here, Seth.
Oh, what? Is there a new cast list?
Oh, I was going to say, you sent a new cast list?
No, I sent the cast list with Seth pulling in our empty spot.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So I sent it. I sent it to you on the skip.
God. Okay. Right. We'll just go
at least I hope I sent it to you. God, I hope I didn't send it to some random person on my friends list.
No, I got it.
It's not like you'd send something random to the wrong people.
This is terrible.
Didn't you do that the other week?
I have. There's been many.
Wrong list. Yeah. It's fine. It was something about.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Not that was something very embarrassing. I just sent you guys a link to the
penis extension. Was it penis extension? Was that?
Well, no, I'd be proud of that.
Oh right, okay, that's fine. Okay, no problem.
So wait, I'm voicing Stewie Griffin.
What? Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. The
Shredder. Chuck Norris. And Shredder.
Fucking Norris. Yes, you are. Yeah, you got it right. Yeah.
Okay.
Phineas and Ferb. It says Phineas. It says Phineas and Ferb on mine.
All right. What is his Tails voice?
Whose voice?
And Robin in parentheses in your Tails voice.
Oh, because that was my reference. Because when we first started this, it was asked that I would give reference to voices you guys could use, and then I started and I was like, fuck that. There's like a billion characters in this.
You were helping us.
Okay, Larry in parentheses Gumball character.
Yeah, well, that's because I was making you notice that that's the Larry from the Gumball character, so that way it wouldn't be too confusing.
You're just tagging everything. Okay.
Seth, it'll be fine. We're going to fuck up anyway, don't worry.
All right.
Yeah, we will fuck up, definitely.
Oh, good, I get Gumball.
Yeah,
cool,
you get Gumball. Cool. Yeah, you get Gumball. Okay, here we go.
I should probably open up the cast list myself because I have no fucking idea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but I better read what I am. Obviously, narrator. Oh, shit, I'll forget.
Right, I still have my cast list. Don't worry.
Yeah, you know the score. Okay, welcome to the amazing world of Gumball. The end of the multiverse. Chapter 9. A Duel to Remember.
I will go first.
Said Gumball. Is this you saying it?
Oh, am I saying it? Okay. Yeah. I summon Crystal Beast, Topaz Tiger, and Attack Mode. What?
I know. Gumball swiped the card, and a large white-orange tiger hologram appeared.
I placed down 2 face downs, and in my turn,
said Gumball.
I summon Atlantean heavy infantry and uses effect to sumo sumo, that sounds pretty sexy. Atlantean marksman, I overlay both monsters to summon my Leviathan dragon.
Said Darwin.
Yep.
Both monsters changed forms into 2 blue blobs of energy. A black hole opened up and both blue forms went inside. The black hole closed with a flash of light. Then a large blue-purple dragon appeared from where the black hole once was. 2 blue blobs orbited the dragon, which were the XYZ, I'll say Z because there's more Americans in them, units used to summon it.
I activate his effect. By detaching one XYZ unit, he gains 500 ATK, whatever the fuck that means.
Said Darwin. A blue monster was then sucked into the dragon's mouth. Oh, hello. And a burst of light was released, increasing its attack points to 2,500.
Gabe, it's your move.
Said Darwin.
I have no fucking idea what's going on.
Oh.
Neither do I.
Are we on the right fanfiction?
I don't know where we were.
Seth, you're fine with this now. You understand totally.
I activate Lightning Vortex by discarding one card from my hand. Both of your monsters are automatically destroyed.
Said Gabrielle. A dark cloud hologram formed over the backyard, and bolts of lightning were unleashed, destroying Leviathan, I can't even say it, Leviathan, and Topaz Tiger with shrieks and roars of both monsters as they were defeated.
Okay, I have a question.
Oh, yeah, come on.
So there's Gabriel, and then there's Angel / Gabriel Angel.
Yeah, there's like 4 Gabriels in this story.
Games, yeah.
Okay, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, and I think he specifies the Archangel Gabriel, so you shouldn't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's roll with it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, just roll with it.
Oh crap!
Said Gumball.
That was one of my best cards.
Said Darwin.
Next, I summon Gaga Magician.
Said Gabrielle. A hologram appeared of a figure in a red robe, with a chain being held in both hands.
Now I set down 2 cards.
Said
Now attack Darwin directly.
Oh, yes, please attack me directly. Oh.
The warrior lashed the chain like a lasso and launched it straight at Darwin. A holographic life point counter was shown, and Darwin's life points went from 8,000 to 6,500.
Getting BDSM in here.
It's your move, Gumball.
Said Gabe.
You'll pay for what you did to Topaz.
Said Gumball.
I summon Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. I use his effect to add a Crystal Beast from my deck to my spell and trap card zone. I choose Ruby Carbuncle. Now I activate Crystal Promise to special summon him, and using his effect, bring Topaz Tiger back.
What does that even mean?
I really don't know.
As you do.
Yeah. Go on then. That's your next one.
I overlay all 3 monsters.
All 3 monsters change
As
forms.
is the most strategic thing to do. Or haven't you heard?
Don't you know?
Oh,
All 3
shit,
monsters.
keep going.
Is this me? Yeah. Yeah. All 3 monsters change forms into their respective colours, blue, white, and red, and fused together into a black hole. The black hole exploded in a flash of light, and a large pink origami-shaped monster. Origami-shaped. Sorry, I just had to pull it. What's the shape of origami? As in, a paper-folding shaped monster came out. Okay. Jesus Christ. I think this is Gumball still, isn't it? Is that Gumball?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I summon Shockmaster. I activate his effect. By detaching 1 overlay unit, no player can activate spell cards for the rest of this turn or next turn. By the way, whenever I stop, that's a comma in a weird spot.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of commas in this. You'll find.
Yeah, this guy
I don't know what
loves
the fuck is going
Oh,
on.
yeah. Is this you again, Shockmaster?
Shockmaster. Attack Gaga Magician.
Not so fast. I activate Magic Cylinder, a trap card.
Said Gabe. A pair of cylinders appeared in midair, and Shockmaster's attack went through one and out the other, right back at Gumball's life points. Another counter appeared, showing Gumball's life points to go from 8,000 to 57,000. Sorry, 5,700. That confused me. I was trying to be American about it. 5,700. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I end.
I set a monster in defense mode, set a face down, and end.
Said Darwin. Appropriate.
Set them all face down.
Face down and end.
You're terrible at this, Darwin. Everybody else is summoning stuff, and you just put a monster in defense mode? You're so bad at games.
Such a wimp.
I can't help it. They all just try to run away. I put them on the defense. What can I say?
Well, I summon Gaga Girl.
Said Gabrielle. A hologram of a girl in a wizard outfit popped up right next to Magician. Oh, is this you again?
I activate their effects so that they are both level 6. I overlay them and summon Photon Strike Bouncer.
Out of the black hole came a red figure with the body of a human and a head of a dragon. Oh, sorry, is this you?
Bouncer! Attack and destroy Shockmaster!
I activate negate attack. Your attack is negated, and the battle phase ends.
Said Gumball. A large mirror rose from the ground and absorbed Bouncer's energy blast.
I end.
Said Gabe.
I switch Shockmaster to defense mode, and end my turn.
Said Gumball.
I set a monster, and I end my turn.
Said Darwin.
You're so bad at this, Darwin! You're not even doing
You don't
anything!
do
a monster.
anything.
I activate Monster Reborn to bring back Leviathan Dragon!
Said Gabe. A light blue portal rose from the ground and Darwin's Leviathan dragon rose out of the portal.
See, I'm bringing your shit back for you, cause fuck you. Bouncer, attack and destroy Shockmaster! Leviathan, attack Gumball directly!
Gumball's life points went from 5,700 to 3,700.
Oh, fuck.
I end!
Said Gabe.
I activate Dark Hole. All monsters are destroyed.
Said Gumball.
I activate Dark Bribe. It stopped.
Said Darwin.
Oh, I do like
No.
Dark Holes.
I said all monsters are destroyed. Did you not hear me?
I was just wondering that. Yeah.
I said a monster and end.
Said Gumball.
Oh, yeah. I summon Atlantean Pikeman. Ooh. I tribute all three to special summon Poseidra, whatever the fuck that means, and I activated effect.
Said Darwin.
Is this the name you used to strip under, Seth?
Wrap it up, guys.
Bottomless trap hole!
Said
Okay.
Gabe.
That was my nickname in college. No!
Said Darwin. A section of Darwin's field collapsed, sending his dragon into a deep abyss and was destroyed.
I end.
Said Darwin.
This game is the worst thing ever!
I know. What?
Bouncer, Leviathan, finish Gumball off!
Said Gabe. Gumball's life points went to 0. And he
Oh, fuck.
I set 2 cards face down and end!
says
I
Gabriel.
set a card, set a monster, and end, and I still don't know what we're talking about.
Said Darwin.
Bouncer, attack Darwin's monster!
Said Gabe.
Mirror Force.
Said Darwin.
Dark Bribe!
Said Gabe. Darwin's life points went from 6,500 to 4,500.
I surrender.
You don't just surrender. That's not how. What?
Maybe
dead.
not in your world,
You
sweetie.
still have 4,500 life points or whatever the fuck.
Well, guys, that was a good game. I think we should get some rest now.
Said Gabe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said Gumball and Darwin.
You guys aren't too bummed I beat you, right?
Said Gabe.
No, I'll kick your ass next time.
Said Gumball.
I doubt it.
Said Darwin.
Fuck you, Darwin.
Oh, is that how it's gonna be? I'm in the room next to the bathroom. Oh.
Like you're any better.
Said Gabe.
What the? Let's just watch some TV. We still have 2 days left until everything and everyone come together.
What the fuck? Are we reading the right thing? That's the end of chapter 9. Please stay tuned for chapter 10. Please follow, favourite, and review.
Oh,
That was really weird, wasn't it?
one more to keep the momentum.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing it was Yu-Gi-Oh?
I think
Is
so,
it?
but
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I'm just the next one, hopefully, yeah. Next chapter 10. Chapter 10, Training. Gumball, Darwin, and Gabrielle were watching episodes of The Amazing World of Gumball.
What?
How does this even work? Gumball and Darwin were watching episodes of their show for a few hours before training. How's that work?
Don't they play around with some fourth wall in the show? I don't know.
Oh
Maybe
yeah. They have done at times. So.
But hold on, let me
Don't-
consult
well,
the guide
I
that I
think
got from the internet. Okay.
Wait, I think in an earlier chapter, Gabriel says to them that they're a TV show in his world.
Oh, right. So
maybe Gabriel has like DVDs or something. Yeah.
How bizarre! Right.
Is this supposed to be funny?
No.
Define funny.
I don't know. Just
you mean
like I've been waiting
intentionally
for like
funny or unintentionally funny.
It's supposed to be like true to the show to some degree, I guess. I mean, like I'm trying to imagine watching a Gumball episode with no humor.
I think the only
Darwin curb stomps a ninja at some point.
I think the only thing that's true to the show are the names. Beyond that, I don't think
Darwin curb stomps a ninja.
Yeah.
At some point.
He does.
Hey, he had it
on his
coming.
head.
He's fucking brutal. Yeah.
That fucker had it coming.
Yeah,
what can I say?
He did. Yeah.
He looked at me funny and called me a fag.
He was him of the ninja. Yeah, it's true.
I will be honest, the show itself does feel like a crossover fan fiction.
Yeah. I guess. It's mad, isn't it? Right, should we carry on with this then? So Gumball, Darwin, and Gabrielle were watching episodes of The Amazing World of Gumball for a few hours before training.
Wow, this show's pretty accurate.
Said Gumball.
Yeah. Hey, Gumball, do you remember when that happened?
Points at screen. Gumball blushes.
No, that's not how I remember it.
Sure, whatever. You know you liked it.
A few minutes later.
Oh, shit! Are you kidding me? You mean to tell me that my first kiss didn't turn out how it happened? I kissed, said
Gumball.
That's fucking disgusting.
Said Darwin. They both jump into the kitchen and start spitting and shoving food and drinks down their throats.
Wait! What? Okay, so I actually have to come in with my Gumball knowledge. I think they're referencing the fact that in an early episode they kissed each other.
Oh, right.
Oh man, I would write a fanfiction about that.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend like it's disgusting, guys. Let me run into the kitchen.
Let's eat food and drink to stop that. Like,
oh god, I'm getting a little hot under the collar. I got to kiss Gumball in another world. Oh my!
Shove food and drink down your throat. You'll be fine. So go on, Gumball.
I'm traumatized.
Said Gumball.
I mean, same here, bro. It was just awful.
Another episode.
Dream about it every night or anything.
That is not what I was like around Penny.
Said Gumball.
Are you sure?
Asked Gabe.
He's right. The TV show didn't exaggerate enough.
XD.
The X stands for extra. The D stands for dick.
Said Darwin. Gabrielle and Darwin started ruffling.
You're not so cool either, Darwin. Remember when you and I got turned into ghosts?
That was your idea, smart one.
Said Darwin.
Yeah, but at least I didn't go nuts, kiss Carrie, and almost face plant off a 2-story building and embrace it like a maniac. Wow, I don't watch enough of this show.
I love how he's just blatantly referencing the show. Like, it's dumb. You both went nuts.
Said Gabe. After watching a lot of episodes.
I totally want to watch these after the final battle.
Said Gumball.
I think that everyone will. They will know that the war was won in Elmore.
Said Darwin. After a few hours, people, quotes, from both families started preparing. Why is there quotes from people? People. Gumball sharpened his weapons, stroke blades. Darwin double-checked to make sure he had all his gadgets.
I usually do.
Gabrielle looked over his deck and made sure his dual disc and dual runner were ready, among dozens of other things. The Watterson parents and Anais started installing traps, barricades, and planning escape routes for staying at home. The Garcias were stocking up on food, ammunition, and armor to assist the Wattersons. Near the end of the day, they looked like a ragtag team of militia.
This is going to be totally badass!
Gabrielle.
Yeah.
Gumball and Darwin.
So what do we do now?
Said Darwin.
We train.
Said Gumball. The trio began target practice in the backyard using their weapons by shooting at targets and objects. They improved their accuracy, speed, and strength. Batman allowed them to go inside the new Batcave. Batman's in it. Yeah, weren't you aware? Batman. Yeah, and Batcave. Batman allowed them to go inside the new Batcave and use a holographic situation room to harness and improve their fighting and stealth skills. They fought against Tiger, guards, gangsters, and ninja. They performed stealth parts and hostage rescues. Who's Robin? Robin.
My cat is apparently.
Oh God, I'm Robin.
You're Robin.
And my tail's voice. You guys are seriously working hard,
said Robin.
Keep up the good work,
said Nightwing.
I think you boys deserve some rest,
said Batman.
We're not done! Yet,
said Gabe. After a few more hours of exercising, running, and parkouring, and dueling the Yu-Gi-Oh! Heroes, the trio was in great shape. Parkour.
What do we do now?
Asked Gumball.
I received orders from the angel, Gabriel. We must go home and rest. Tomorrow, we will talk, have discussions, and come up with battle plans with our allies.
Great commas. Gabriel. The trio walked home and slept. To rest before the big planning day. That is the end of Chapter 10. Stay tuned for Chapter 11. Please follow, favourite, and review. I feel like if people do that, this isn't a waste of time. And I'm doing this for a good reason.
Oh, we're going to find out what that reason is.
Do you think we are?
He's got some important statements to make.
Wow. We need to get Spinosaurus 1998 and interview him about the deep meaning of this.
Yeah, we do that. Maybe you should join us for the last episode. That would be really good, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's like we got the kid who wrote the last fan fiction, didn't we? Ace
Sonic High School?
Yeah, remember when he was on and he had that big tantrum?
Really hard to get him.
Yeah.
He sounded an awful lot like me doing it in Napoleon Dynamite voice.
Yeah. He's dead now. He killed himself, didn't he?
I wonder what Spinosaurus is going to sound like. He's probably going to sound like fucking Zeus from Gravity Falls. Hey, dudes. I wrote a story.
Oh, is he here already?
Guys, I wrote this story, this awesome Gumball story, you see, and the reason I wrote it is because I really enjoy the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show and the Gumball show, and I really also like Batman and Robin and Nightwing, and so I figured, wouldn't it just be frickin' sweet if I put them all together and maybe just threw in like a little bit of violence and some rape? Because once upon a time, you remember how you could just go up to the movie theater guy and threaten to get him, have him arrested for rape? And having people arrested for rape is cool, guys.
You can get stuff from it, can't you? It's well good.
But how did you come up with the idea of including the Ninja Turtles?
Well, you see, the Ninja Turtles were a very important part of my childhood. I liked the Ninja Turtles very, very much. They're very, very cool. I especially like Donatello because Donatello is the smart one. Kind of like me. I'm very, very smart, you see. So I was like, well, if the Ninja Turtles are in it, because they're lean green fighting machines. They're heroes in a half shell, guys.
I've heard that. Did you find it difficult to write for God and Jesus, who are apparently in this?
No, you see, God and Jesus, they talk to me all the time. God and Jesus, I know exactly what their voice is, and I know exactly how they speak, so it wasn't that hard at all, guys. Jesus and God talk to me every night.
I think that's actually all the questions we have for
all right, I hope you guys really enjoy the rest of it, because I feel like I'm not wasting my time if you guys actually like it.
No, we've been liking it, haven't we, everybody? It's been great, really.
Yes. Yeah. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to daycare now.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. Please join again. We can get out. That's great. Thanks. That was great. I think we better go now after all that. But I think
so.
I think just before we go, I think we need to remember something. That if it looks like magic, it is not magic. It is science. So fucking deal with it. Right, it's goodbye from me, goodbye from Ace, goodbye from Matt, and goodbye from our special guest, Seth, as well. You're going to join us again, Seth?
Sure. Thank you for saying bye for me.
Yeah. You can all say goodbye yourself. You're going to say goodbye together. Say goodbye, everybody. You fuckers.
Bye.
You did it so well.
Look, I just want to say this. It seems pretty suspicious to me that the FBI were investigating that guy, and he still bought a gun. I'm just saying, maybe Obama had this planned. And I just want to get that. Like, maybe Obama.